Hello, dear ones. Well, we are in the energy of the full moon in Libra. And as I was sitting and feeling into that, the word that was coming in was rhythm, which is teaching you about or reminding you to be back, to come home into being in rhythm with the natural world, being in rhythm with the earth, being in rhythm with our solar system. So the full moon is a time when the sun is completely illuminating her, and it's sort of a reflection of bringing to light within us that which is not serving our higher purpose. So I think I've shared with you that I sit in ceremony every 2 weeks and follow the natural rhythms of the moon. I've done this for many years, and it's been amazing, the depth of my own insight and understanding of myself, and feeling more into connection with the rhythms of the natural world and the rhythms of the moon. And the moon is just an amazing teacher for us. We are highly influenced. I'm sure you have many experiences of being affected by the brightness or the darkness of the moon. It pulls our wombs. It, we're 90% water, and so it's constantly, depending on where it is in its cycle, it's constantly sort of pulling our inner tides and completely affecting us on a cellular level, because we are made of water, and she has this ebb and flow within our bodies. So just being in this natural rhythm and flow with the moon, I found, has been a beautiful, beautiful practice to help me to open an understanding into my own inner reality. And like I said, just this connection with the natural world. So coming back to this word rhythm, right? We are rhythmic beings. It starts within the pacemaker of our heart, that we have this rhythm within us, and everything is in rhythm. So the circulating of the tides and the oceans, and our earth rotating around the sun and the solar system, everything is in moving and is in rhythm. So I'm really feeling into this understanding of being in rhythm with the natural world, and it comes back to the biggest aspect of ourselves of being in rhythm with, which is our own hearts. And I keep hearing this message stronger and stronger about how our hearts are an energetic portal, and that there is incredible importance right now for us to be tapping into this portal in order to be able to open and expand our consciousness and help with the lifting of the collective consciousness by the massive awakening, right, that's happening across the planet. So this collective awakening. So our hearts. So I've mentioned this before, but just to go over again, the Heart Math Institute has done amazing studies on this with the heart coherence, which is when this really, I think this word was probably developed through their teaching, and all of the studies they've done to show that the heart, so we're electrical beings, right? And our heart is 40 to 60 times more, has more electricity than the brain, 40 to 60 more times. And there are 40,000 neurons, they're called neurites, that are in our hearts, right? We always thought neurons were just in our brains. They're in our hearts, 40,000 of them. And there is far more traffic communication going this way from our hearts to our brains than going this way. So this understanding of being in heart coherence, the Heart Math Institute talks about really dropping into your heart. And they teach about doing the heart breath, so breathing in and out of your heart. And when you drop into this sense of coherence, then your sort of pathways of energy going up to your brain is more like a flow signal rather than being like a sporadic signal. Think of when you're in like frustration or sort of lower density feelings and emotions, and you're in more fight or flight, then your energy is just more like scattered. And so, but when you're in this flow state, then the signals that are going into your brain allow for there to be easier access to your sort of your higher brain, and having more clarity and being able to just sort of access your brain without sort of more spastic, your thoughts being sort of spastic. So, but that's beautiful and amazing, and what an incredible practice to know that you can just come into your breath body, come into your heart, and take some slow, deep breaths and drop in words and feelings and emotions of abundance and beauty and caring and sharing and gratitude, and think about a specific situation that evoked the feeling of love within you. And as you're doing that and breathing, you're expanding your energy of your heart. So the energy around our body that spreads about 6 feet out, right? Our own energetic field. And when you're in this heart coherence, you're expanding this love energy into your field. And as I teach with doing meditations, when you're doing that in meditation, then just keep spreading it out farther. And it's just amazing as you do this for a few minutes, just breathing and sending it out. You will feel the difference within your own body. And the thing is, everything else that's around you will feel it as well, right? You're connecting in with the trees, you're connecting in with nature, you're connecting in with all the energetic beings. Hi, geese. And you're expanding it out across your neighborhood, across your planet. And this is the change that's needed. This is why we are here. This is one of our high purposes right now, is connecting into this heart portal to be able to expand within yourself and to help with sending your energy across the planet, right? It's just such an amazing, beautiful practice. Just to recap then, I'm just talking about tapping into your own innate wisdom. So last week I was giving the understanding, or just the sort of a concept of living from the inside out. So connecting in, coming home into your heart and just being in this sovereign field. And your heart is like the driving force of all of it. So in your chakra system, your heart is like the balance of your lower and upper chakras. So your heart's right in the middle. You've got 3 chakras below that are within your body anyways, three chakras above, and your heart is the center to that. So when you are, and all these chakras are super important, that we shouldn't be focusing, I don't think, on any one or the other in terms of developing they're one over the other. They're also important. In fact, I feel of how important it is to be sinking into our lower chakras, to really embodying and grounding into Mother Earth, and then the development of our higher chakras for higher intuition, third eye, opening and expanding to cosmic energies and allowing for channeling and messages and expansion. But your heart is like the center portal, and when you drop into that space, it's like unlocking the key to the door. It's like the key to your soul. So I hope this is all making sense, and I hope that you're able to just sort of take some time on this beautiful energetic time of the full moon, and to set up, so what I do is I just set up a little sacred space for myself with a few of my crystal friends. I light a candle. Ideally, I'm sitting like by a window. Even more beautiful if Grandmother Moon is shining her beautiful lunar light through the window. And just sort of connect into yourself and consider what it is that's dropped into your life over this last month. That really, I think, like an onion peel that you're ready just to shed and lift off. And if there's something that still feels really sticky to you, then it's just not ready to go yet. There's still lessons that are meant to be learnt there. So it's really sort of just thinking into, yep, thank you for the lessons. I've, so grateful for the teaching that's come into my life, and I'm releasing it with love and gratitude. So I write it down on paper actually, and then I light a flame and burn it and release all that energy into the cosmos. So you can do a little ceremony like that, or just go into your breath body and just take a few breaths and connect into your intentions of what you're wanting to release, just through a few minutes of just heart breathing. So dear ones, I love you all so much. So appreciate being here on this earth with you all right now. I've said this to friends before, but I think it's just an absolute miracle that we're here, and that we agreed to come here during this incredible pivotal time on the earth, and just feeling such a calling to be sharing this with you and the teachings of our heart. So much love.